Good afternoon. Hello. I am today in front of 633164 Road 63. And to be honest, I was just waiting for some cars to pass by. So we're actually just 90 minutes north of Toronto, 60 minutes north of the GTA. We are only 15 minutes west of Creemore, an adorable little town, and 30 minutes to Blue Mountain, basically Collingwood, all of the ski hills. So this property is zoned C2. So I will go over all of the uses with you guys, but there are more than a dozen uses, and it is a great shaped lot. There's tons of perennials on the side, tons of privacy. There are a bunch of pictures online that show it in the summer as well, so you can see. Hi James, how are you? Hi Marcus, thank you guys for popping in. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. This property was just listed 3 days ago for $749,888, and the taxes are actually less than $3,000, which is amazing. There is a 2-bedroom apartment up there, so that balcony is for the 2-bedroom apartment, and across that whole front is the primary bedroom or master bedroom, and then on the main floor is the storefront. I think it was there since 1887, something like that. I will show you guys inside. There's also a double garage. Make sure that I don't get hit by any cars. There is a double car garage that also has a spot, whether it's for like gardening or storage, or it's basically you can use it for many uses, just like the building. You could sell your favorite, whether it's, I don't know, hoodies or candles or what have you, or you want to have a bank here, you want to teach yoga, you want to be a personal trainer, etc. I'll show you guys inside first in the commercial unit, then I will show you upstairs and then the back. And again, I apologize for all of the snow, but it is slightly snow squalling today. Again, this was just listed 3 days ago for $749,888. I will turn this around so you guys can see better. There is a lovely front covered porch. Again, it is a bit of a snow squall here today, and there was actually snow squall warnings and a lot of the roads were closed. But I am here. I'll show you guys around. And of course, if you guys have any questions of this landmark building, please feel free to write them in the chat, or you can reach out to me either in the chat or 705-726-7000. Goes right to the office. We have this gorgeous covered front porch. And again, it is Snow Squall Central. I had come from that way, but I had to take about 10 different routes because everywhere was closed because of the snow squalls. So they had those like emergency, flashers, etc. So again, I apologize for the delay, but we can show you around everywhere. And again, this is 633164 Road 63, and this building has been here since at least 1887. You can see the super high ceilings, I don't know, say around 11 feet. And all of the uses I will go over with you guys. And again, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Hi Christina, how are you? I don't know everybody's little bubble there. There is a furnace here as well. So sometimes people think like older buildings, it's baseboard, etc. It is not. It's obviously a huge, huge space and lots of uses. So I'm going to go over the uses first. So it can be used as professional or business offices. I love how high these windows are, the transom. Even back in the day, they had obviously great style. And we have the redone hardwood floors. I definitely should have worn warmer boots today. My feet are chilly. Anyways, it can also be a retail space. You could divide this into two. You could have, a little yoga studio at the back, and then maybe you could have let's say some RMTs, registered massage therapists in the back. Maybe somebody doing facials. You could have a little spa here. So any retail commercial can be here. Where I'm going to head over here actually was just done. It was started in 2020 and finished in 2021, and it does have a complete heated floor. So another thing, again, I'm just going to go through all the uses. It can be obviously residential upstairs and then have the principal commercial down here. Again, this was finished in 2021. It has all soft close drawers. It can also be a restaurant. It can be a bank or a financial institution. So if you wanted to have, you're a mortgage broker, etc., like that, you could have that here. You can have any kind of passive or active recreational uses. So I'm going to show you guys out here as well. So what I mean by that is you could have a gym, a personal trainer, studio, etc. So it's a really huge property. I'm not going to walk all of it just because there is a lot of snow But it's a huge property, and as you can see, it's very private, and there's actually a heated slab here. So if you wanted wheelchair access, then you have that. Again, the heated slab makes it great for that. All of these appliances were done 2021, stainless steel, and there is a full security system, as you can see. Another thing you're allowed to have here is a hotel, a motel, or a conference center. So let's just say you wanted to turn it into a bunch of Airbnb units. That is allowed, because hotel, motel, conference center, again, this is all soft close. It's all heated floors, and this was all done in 2021. Not just the kitchen, but the whole entire building. So what used to be here, like this side of the building, was taken off, and this new one was put on. So it's fantastic, whether, again, somebody's having a restaurant or so forth here. And then the thing I like about the hotel motel zoning is that nobody can complain. So they can't say, hey, you know, you can't have that or whatever, because actually you can. It's zoned for it, so that's great. It's also zoned for motor vehicle sales or service station. So let's just say the double car garage, which I'll show you guys after, and it has a lot of other spots to it as well. I'm just going to show you guys all the storage. Nobody ever complains about extra storage. So you could have, you know, a yoga studio in here. You could have, like I said, a spa, massage, etc. Sorry, this one, the light bulb was out. There's hardwood floors in here. But you could have all of that, plus you could rent out the back for, like I said, motor vehicle. And it could be a vehicle sales station or a service station. So let's just say you put a mechanic back there, somebody does brakes, etc. This is obviously just added storage and an extra, you know, way to get out to the yard. And like I said, the lot is 124 by 134. But to be honest, I actually think it's a lot bigger than that. It's a really huge parcel of land. That's a double car garage, but I will show it to you from the other side. There's also a huge mezzanine up there for storage, and there's some summer pictures of this. It's really beautiful. And I know I'm blabbing a lot, but I will just blab, and if you guys have questions, ask. It could also be a medical clinic. So let's just say you're an esthetician and you want to do Botox in here or something. You can do a medical clinic that way, or a doctor's office. It can also be a funeral home. It could be a public or private club of any sort. Also, there's the basement down here. If anybody wants me to show them down there, let me know. Otherwise, I'm not going down there, but just let me know if you guys would like me to go down there. There is a 200 amp panel down there. So if you guys would like to see the breaker panel, please let me know. Nice cathedral ceilings in here. It also could be a personal service shop, which, to be honest, I don't really know what they mean by that. It can also be a bulk fueling sales spot. So tons of potential, tons of different things it could be. Beautiful, again, hardwood floors. It was the post office before, but now with modern times, the post office is all outside. But again, this was, I'm going to show you a picture. It shows 1887, which is really cool. Again, so many different uses for this building of what somebody could do business-wise, whether they just lease it to somebody else or they want to do it themselves. Again, there's 3,632 square feet here, and taxes are only $29.50, which is really incredible for a commercial space. That's really crazy, to be honest. And again, we're only 15 minutes from Creemore, 30 minutes from Collingwood, and 60 minutes from the GTA. And again, this was just listed 3 days ago for $749,888. So I'm going to show you guys the year, you know how I said 1886. So we have 1886 back in the day. This building, obviously there was no garage before. The porch was much smaller, but it's really neat actually to see it with the different times. So it's part of history here, really. I say Badjeros. It sounds very Spanish to me. Whether I'm saying that right or wrong, I don't know, but that is how I say it. So there, actually I missed a whole wing in the other section, so I'll go back there in 1 second. So this bathroom was done in 2021. I didn't also turn the light on in here, which would be helpful. So that was done in 2021. I'll show you guys the apartment. So that is how they currently get into the apartment. However, if, for example, somebody wanted to, you know, have their own business here as well as live upstairs, they could go this way. So they don't have to go outside, but that is just because these people rent it separately. Hi, Gillian, how are you? Hopefully you're having a lovely weekend with Ron. I am just Geelin west of Creemore by about 15 minutes in this beautiful commercially zoned property, which is C2. So I'm gonna go back to the whole wing that I missed. Again, you could have a yoga studio in here. You could sell whatever you like, candles, you could sell home decor, etc. It is zoned for all of that, which is amazing. And again, it does have a 2-bedroom apartment upstairs, and it has its own laundry in that apartment as well. So this whole wing I forgot about. So there are pocket doors, 2 double pocket doors. Again, this was started in 2020 and finished in 2021. So we have the cathedral ceilings in here as well. And again, all of this done 2021 with the heated floors with this built-in desk, which is lovely. Again, depending on what people are doing for their business and so forth, is a lovely room. You have a double closet there. Some people might use this as a lunchroom, or maybe they have telemarketing going on. I have no idea, but a great addition, LED pot lights, etc. So I'm going to head back into the other space and then basically back outside, and I'm going to go in the apartment and then show you guys the garage, okay? So again, that kitchen and addition was 2021, as well as the 2 bathrooms. And if you missed it, there is that heated slab on the side. So if you wanted wheelchair access, you absolutely could have that. Now, let's just say, actually, I could tell you guys upstairs. I'll tell you once we're in the apartment about some other things. There's also a steel roof on here, which is amazing. So obviously, you know you're not going to do the roof. And again, this was listed 3 days ago. So I am going to go outside and then head into the apartment. Again, it is, it was a blizzard down the road, and it's basically kind of hit or miss. You drive and you can see, and then 2 minutes later you can't see at all, and you have to stop with your 4-ways on. So I am going to go around to the tenant side, and again, this is under $750,000, $749,888. I apologize, I'm going over snowbanks here. And again, it was built in most likely 1887. So huge building. Again, a 2-bedroom apartment upstairs with its own laundry, and there are 2 staircases to it, one via outside and one via the store if somebody wanted to have their business and then have the store upstairs. And if somebody wanted to rent it separately, it could be all done separately. There are some cars coming by probably to get their mail. And again, this is the, not again, but that's the double car garage. So you have double car garage plus 2 different sections, but I'm going to show you the apartment first. I, however, have to climb over a slight snowbank to get there. So thank you for being patient with me while I go over this 3-foot thing. Ooh, okay, I'm in. All right, so I'm going to show you guys over here. And then any questions, again, please feel free to ask. Taxes, again, are less than $3,000. And I'll show you in the garage after, okay? But first, I'm going to go up in the apartment. And actually, I'll turn this around here so you can see. So there's this neat little covered port, so like a little carport on it, almost. And there's a little room in there. I know the lady before used it like a greenery, or greenhouse, I should say, not greenery. I'll turn this around so you guys can see. So it's honestly beautiful gardens. There's perennials. There's lots of pictures online in the summer. So I'm going to head into the apartment here. So these people have lots of storage if they want. And then, do you remember in the one room I said the light bulb was out? That actually goes right through there. So I'm just going to take my, actually it looks like they have their shoes on here. I'll take my shoes off at the top, because it looks like they have their shoes on in here. Oh yes, so they take them off up here. So bear with me 2 seconds, maybe longer than 2 seconds, while I take my shoes off. Again, this property is zoned C2, so there are lots of uses for it. Retail, bank. I'm covered in snow. I apologize to the tenants. All right, so we have, like I mentioned, a 2-bedroom apartment up here. So somebody, again, could rent it out. Now, there's a staircase that goes, if we go down through there, that goes into the store, okay? So there's laundry in here, some extra storage. It's actually a really big footprint for an apartment as well as a rental. So this is actually the dining room, but they have it set up more like an office and a bedroom. And as you can see, well, actually you can't see because of the light, but the windows have been done, so that's nice. They're not 1887 by any means. That would be crazy. So this is just, you know, a walk-in closet, a lot of storage space, a nice big huge living room. And again, there is a furnace in this building, so you're not worrying about baseboard heat, etc. So I said when I was upstairs that I would say some other things of locations. So let's just say you don't want to go to Blue Mountain, you know, skiing or snowboarding. You want to go to Osler Bluff. That's only 33 minutes from here. They also have a golf and country club. Or let's just say you wanted to go, I don't know, to Shelburne. It's 26 minutes from Shelburne. If you wanted to go to a provincial park, there is a provincial park only 15 minutes away, which is called Noisy River. And they have beautiful waterfalls there. I've been there quite a few times with my nephews. Nice, big, spacious bathroom with a tub and shower surround. So there are 2 bedrooms, like I mentioned up here. Now, let's just say somebody wanted to go golfing in multiple places. You can go in Shelburne at the Golf and Country Club. That's 23 minutes away. So you can see there's a big, huge bedroom up here, and there's actually dual closets. I'm sorry, there's a baby gate, but I'm just going to hop over the baby gate. And hopefully that is okay with the tenants. A big, huge room. Honestly, this could be 2 rooms. So large. It's also only 14 minutes from, I'm probably going to say it wrong, but Dunnerdale Golf Association. So if anybody's not familiar, that one's a walk-in. They have 9 holes, plus they have their driving range and the putting green. Now, if we get back to like nature, it's 4 minutes to the Osprey Conservation Authority. And then back to golf again. I know there's lots of golf folks out there. If you want to go to Duntroon Highlands, that is 21 minutes away. Sorry, I'm going over the baby gate again. The cat does not come with it, but he he meows. So there's lots of storage. You can see a big, huge closet here, quite deep. I don't know what the cat thinks of me. For other locations, if you wanted to go to Scandinave Spa, for example, it's 34 minutes to Scandinave Spa. So the one bedroom's huge and the other one's a very decent size. Now, if you, for example, I don't know, maybe you have a private plane. I have no idea. It's 27 minutes to the Collingwood Airport, which is lovely. I love this big, huge, again, living space. So basically, we're just west of Creemore and south of Collingwood, okay? And again, this is zone C2. And there are 200 amps in this building. And again, this property is 124 by 134. And it's a 2-bedroom upstairs apartment with the commercial unit downstairs. That is the door I came in, which is the door I'm going to go back out. And again, it does have its own dining room. Again, this is $749,888, just listed 3 days ago, and taxes are only $29.50. 200 amp in this building that was built in 1887. And then there is the one new add-on, and that was done in 2021. There's a kitchen in there, heated floors, 2 bathrooms were also done 2021. Tons of perennials outside. Sorry, I'm going to have it facing there again while I get my boots back on. So just a reminder again for C2, what you can do in C2. So you can have any kind of offices in there, professional businesses, business office. You can also have any kind of retail, commercial in a C2. You can have a restaurant. You can have a bank or financial institution. You could be a financial advisor. You could have any passive or active recreational use, like a gym or personal training. Sorry, I'm just doing up the zippers of my boots. You can also have it zoned, not have it zoned, it already is zoned, for a hotel, a motel. Sorry, I don't want to fall down the stairs. Or a conference center, which is really neat. You could also have an auto body shop. You could have a medical clinic. You could have a funeral home. You could have any private or public classes. And a bulk fuel sale. So those are the gist of everything that you can have. I'm going to go back outside, show you guys in the garage. Or not full of all the garage, but in the side part that I mentioned that could be like a greenhouse. Hopefully you guys are well and not as snowy and blowy as I am. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys under here. Ooh, but I might not fall. I almost fell. I was going to tell the tenants that they could go back up, but I almost fell. So this part is nice and covered. Again, this is zoned. Somebody could have a auto body shop, etc. That door is actually locked, but you can see in here it's super cute. And again, somebody had it like a little greenhouse before. I'll turn it around. Maybe you guys can see better. So we can see right here again. So in the main C2 level, we had hardwood floors. We had the heated floors. I'm going to make sure that I don't, have it on the people when they walk by, just for their privacy. But thank you guys for popping in. Again, if you guys have any questions, I will show you the rest, the double car garage. But again, it's $749,888, and I don't want to fall here, $888, and it is zone C2, so lots of uses. Again, double garage, so you can see how big the building is. Again, built in 1887, and we are 15 minutes. I'm gonna go this way. Sure. 15 minutes west of Creemore, and 30 minutes from Collingwood, 60 minutes from the GTA, and 90 minutes from Toronto. So we have a nice big double car garage here. Again, we also have the carport, the huge C2 part of the building, over 3,600 square feet. And again, $749,888. I so far have not wiped out, but almost wiped out twice. I'm going to go back up to the front of the building. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. You guys don't see how big this pile of snow. You can't even really tell. It's all white. But literally there was like 8 roads that said they were closed when I was coming here today. Again, this is all included. That's why I think the lot size is wrong, because it's a massive, massive property. And again, they used to have the post office inside, but now it's moved outside here, just with modern times. So you can have whatever kind of store you want here. You want to do eyelashes, you want to have manicures, pedicures, you want to be a financial advisor, you want to do personal training, CrossFit, etc. You can do all of that here for less than a townhouse costs in Barrie, and half the price of a townhome in Toronto. And again, the taxes are less than $3,000. And again, this is zone C2. And we are, again, 15 minutes from Creemore, an hour from the GTA. Thank you guys for popping in, and have a super day.